Hello back again. Today we have a long one. We have a ranked game of my Smurf, now Platin 2. I think after that game I was Platin 1, he's Diamond. On Hideout, it's Abbasid Dynasty for me versus China. And yeah, he goes for a village start. I go for a basic start. To be fair, the basic start on Hideout is a little bit worse because the berries are a little bit far off than normally. Oh, he starts on deer. Deer is interesting for China because you get less taxes, so actually the mill is not so good. Also not perfect split of the villagers, but to kill them you would only need 2 of them, but yeah, that's fine. I don't do it better either. Oh, he gets a lot of sheep on my side. Maybe you should do a left swipe to the top and then right. I think that's better. Like he did. 8 sheep. I have 4, 6, 7, 8. He still gets them 10, 12, 13. Why I don't get them? I only get 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a villager more. Oh no, he has a imperial official. So 9 sheep to 13. Yeah. Or 16 even, because I also missed these sheep. That's pretty bad, but yeah, the map has so much food, you don't really mind. To be fair, with China it's a lot easier because they see 30%. Yeah, they see 60% more because they have 30% bigger radius. But yeah, not quite, but I think it gives them 2 times more vision range, so they have around them 4 times more range or something like that, or even 6. It's ridiculous how much vision difference it is. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one for me. 18 sheep to 9. Starting my age up, switching my villagers back from food, so I only have 5 food villagers. 4. Sending them on wood. And yeah, rolling now to gold. So I get wheelbarrow fast and I get my fresh foodstuffs. He starts with a Barbican of the Sun. Versus French, I would say that's the right choice. Versus Abbasid, maybe, but usually you start with the Imperial Academy and you can drop more or less at the same time the Barbican of the Sun. Then, so... But yeah, he will be really happy with all his sheep. 18 sheep, that's so... He has double the amount of sheep I have. Six buildings. They are nicely connected. Got my gold for fresh foodstuffs. Again, not enough for my spearman, but I don't need spearman upgrade at the moment. It's China. That's Imperial Academy. Yeah, that timing on hideout is way more than enough. Even if you don't fast produce those 8 villagers, that's too much. So you want to maybe 3 on them and 1 on Barbican of the Sun, but the Barbican of the Sun you need later. You don't need that early. If I shoot, stuff is on my way. He doesn't have any economy upgrades. I have Rebarrel. $12 sheep is okay amount, but yeah, low to 21. I think he has. Should have more. Where are the other sheep? Oh, so he pulled 2 of his early sheep with them, not to the CC. So only 19. That's fine. 19 to 8 and 9, 11. He has more food income, what's funny because I think he has a lot more villagers and food. He has 6, 2 more. Now I'm higher again. Why I have an extra village and food? I don't know. Second TC is on the way. Going for the third TC because yeah, scouted it's Song Dynasty China. So no. Oh yeah, I put a villager on food, so I wasn't unsure if he might be pushing me. So I used 1 more villager on food, so I get a active food economy in. He has already few villagers more. Few officials running, and I'm still not golden age. So he has 20% more food income, 20% more wood income. And he should have more villagers, I think. Only 3 imperial officials, so I see that right. Yeah. There's 2 more villagers at the moment. Now all my villagers are 50% better, so I'm more or less catched up to the Imperial Official bonus, especially he's only on food and wood. I also get it per stone and gold. I think I'm getting the eco upgrades relatively soon as well, and my 30C. He has a second TC, so he's on 3.1 TCs as well. I even could have gone for 4 TCs, would be absolutely fine. This game, but yeah, 3 TCs is good enough for me. Especially the big difference is at the moment I know I can push and China can't really push. Oh, I'm fine with half of the food income and I have more stable food income because he pays for over 3 TCs, I pay for 1.5. Now, so I'm 1.5 TCs on 3.1. Something like that. He's getting Rebarrel now, I getting double vortex. So with double vortex I have a better wood income than he with the same villager. So my villager, 1 villager chops faster wood than he with a round of his villagers with Imperial Official on him. Third Imperial Official for gold. And he should have 1 who running around at the moment to collect taxes. He don't collect taxes at all, that's a mistake I think. Yeah, okay, oh, now I know something about why late game he had more or less unlimited gold, I thought, but yeah. Maybe he just never collected the taxes and ran the past 10 minutes of the game with taxes or something like that. So yeah, his gold income is still higher because I won't get specialized pick. I don't like it. To be fair, slowly it gets better. For now it's okay from the gold value here around, but I'm still not the biggest fan. The thing is not that 15%, also tier 1 is okay, tier 2 is meh, tier 3, don't get it, it's 700 gold. And at that time where you get 15% faster gold, if it would be 15% more gold, also if the upgrade would be increase villager increase villager drop off of gold by 15%, I would say, yeah, always get it. It's the best upgrade. It's one of the best upgrades ever, but 15% faster. Tier 1, okay. Tier 2 is meh. Tier 3, first of all, you get it so late that you most of the time is not much gold left on the map. The second problem is 700 gold for that you collect a gold a little bit faster. That's not worth. Especially, so this actually can pay off over time because you can in theory steal the gold from the enemy and stuff like that. But the upgrades, the payoff gets worse and worse. And in difference to wood on this map, what is more or less limitless, and food, what is always limitless, stone and gold mining is not limitless. It's never limitless, and normally when you hit the Imperial Age, 70% is mined out, so never get the H4 upgrade. H1 upgrade is okay, like he did. So, yeah. Does he run around at the moment and collect taxes? He only has... But he still has so much gold everywhere. What the fuck? Double upgrades. Kill the scout. He killed 150, I killed 100, what did he kill? Yeah, and I taking up in H3 now, and that's the reason why I also would use military at the moment. Before I didn't, because I wanted the resources for H3. I don't get any upgrades at the moment. I would wait for my culture tree to finish up culturing. Versus China, you can go just my spearmen. Their Suganu just shreds through them like butter. Also, they have Nest of Bees and their men at arms are quite good as well, so I wouldn't advise to mass spears versus China. My idea was mass spears with mass archers. Maybe a few camel archers in it as well. He was before me H3 and he's collecting relics. Quite thing to do as China. I probably should have collected the relics as well. Just sending an archer here. This one I think I didn't even scout. Early walls, I don't know why. Especially this wall is really bad. So yeah, it gives him a little bit of a warning, but really, I'm so blind sometimes. That should have been my relic. To be fair, I don't pick up relics, more or less, as I don't think I placed a single relic in my monastery this game. It's a big mistake. If I could have got that relic, then I could have got this 3 and this 2 I could always get because I never contested them, and yeah. It would be relatively huge. Also, Sacred Site taking... It would be relatively useful much earlier in the game for me. He has a lot of wood income at the moment. But I find interesting because this guy, I don't know what he does. He buffs the blacksmith. Why? You don't really need the +1 melee damage so fast. Like that he expands with the Imperial Official to the mill, but you want an Imperial Official on this wood? Man. You have 36 villagers there. This would be 20% more instead of upgrades you don't get at the moment. Hey, he collecting taxes, finally. Also he has way too much gold at the moment. I like that he's on stone. That's a mistake most people do. They ignore stone and don't get it. You want stone as much as possible, especially in Castle Age. So you can get offensive keeps and stuff like that. Yeah. Still a village just behind. Economic wing 2, so I have also 15% faster research. Getting my upgrades at the moment. Got tier 2, got tier 2, yeah, we see it here, so my economy is even with 16 villagers less better. Just alone because I'm around 30% higher, 45% higher for most things, and he's best case 35% higher resource scheduling. The second wall was quite nice from him, delayed him long enough so I could get the keep up. And yeah, that was Gano, some pizza. That's the problem, he just can spam Suganu like a madman now. Also, he runs some knights, interesting. Or lancers. Yeah, he's trying to push me, I'm trying to swap our keep here. His big problem is there's 2 Mangonels, so he has to wait in theory for 4 Springles. 2 is maybe enough, but I would advise 4. Prepare the wall. Yeah, 4 archers attacking a wall, quite effective. The spearman is the hero. I think it's the spearman. Yeah, he gets a gate here. Still a large gap, but we're both mining towards each other. But to be honest, it's I think a lot better for me because of choke points he's better than me. To be fair, that will be a choke point, so maybe that's good for him, but I don't know. I saw the Springles, but I didn't really care. I said them should attack the crossbows, I don't know why they're attacking the Springles. That were 2 Mangonel volleys that did a little bit damage. That's so. And then now I right clicked the crossbows, not swing it. But yeah, happens. I got my goal more or less up. Stopping Springles here, getting Mangonels here. Was a nice cleanup from him. That's the thing. If you get Springles early enough up, that's fine. Normally, his problem is I don't really see him to cancel the keep. I don't know what that movement here was, but that's not a fight you really wanna take. He agrees with that. halfway. So yeah, Springers take them quite well. They still die to a keep, but it takes a lot of time. And he trades a lot of units away. I'm still sending the reinforcements here, but now I'm running them here. And start to get Mega Nets again, because I know he probably won't have... Does he have trigger shutters? Graced Axles? No, he doesn't have Graced Axles. That's one of the most important upgrades, especially on a map like that. You siege, if you don't have it, it takes ages. I think I have it. With Abbasid it's not that important because you just can build it in there where you need it, but it's also good for maneuvering. That was a nice Magna shot. He fights relatively nice, but the problem is Spearmen. I don't really care about Spearmen. I never did and I never really care about Spearmen. The nice thing is Spearmen are good in every number, while Zuganu are only good in huge numbers. Or big numbers, not huge. Yeah, he couldn't cancel the keep here because of the He wants to expand to that gold. I have the villagers here. Get more villagers here, get a stable. Still in villagers behind. But it looks like still an eco upgrades ahead. And he lost also a lot of siege units, me too. He still tries with quite more volume. Also got more relic gold. Yeah, that would be also a moment. Sacred sites, sacred relics would be really good for me. I find it quite interesting that he goes really aggressive on the wood here as well and don't spread it more around. My actual plan was to get through the middle. If that was his plan, I don't know. He shells my keep, I get a keep here up, he gets a keep behind his wall up. I don't care if he gets the keep up. If he likes it, he can get it up. I deny this gold here. I would have loved to get that gold here, but I don't really need it, so... I don't mind. Suiciding here, a few village units again, getting a ram. Yeah, trebuchets might have been better, but... Yeah, I could get the siege workshop here. Yeah, not really, I don't have wood at all. Also, yeah, I'm quite short of resources at the moment. He's not, he still has incredible numbers of gold, what I found funny. This trade I found interesting. Yeah, that's a lot of armored units, what's nice versus archers and man-at-arms. But still he's a keep, so what's your plan here? Also denying his this gold. I find it fantastic that he spends a lot of gold. Yeah, I guess. Okay, he gets from the relics gold and mills 770 gold tax. Hi. Why he has them here and I don't understand it. Oh, he has them here so he gets his farms more up? I don't know. Yeah, he has his farms here. So yeah, he has granary farms. Fertilization would be good. He finally broke my army here with a lot of units. Yeah, but that's not really a scary army. And I see him struggling a little bit to push me off this location with our trebuchet. I like that he moves the trebuchet up to destroy that keep because, yeah, he either wants that gold or that gold. Best case he wants both. Yeah, that's his big problem at the moment. To be fair, he still has a lot of gold and gets still a lot of gold income. He could get a lot more. He actually would use units like that on the trebuchet. Yeah, he pushes here again and don't go really far with them. Yeah, that's now a bigger mess. Even a little bit scary mess, but what's he wanna do? Also, I'm in Privilege Age now, so I start to mass produce. I built here 10 barracks, if I see it correctly. Yeah. And I can say you I didn't hotkey them, so also I don't use hotkeys, I use control groups, and I had them on a control group. I didn't have them on a control group, so I did good use out of them. Would explain why my numbers are sometimes really low. My economy is slowly getting on the point where I want it. Still, of course, 20 villagers behind to China, but I don't mind that. Getting close to Golden Age 3. And also getting the upgrade for all the House of Wisdom upgrades here. Stuff like 8% more villager capacity to carry. Yeah, he goes for a keep now to defend his gold here. If he likes that. I go for villager raids. I have to say that's relatively nice with yeah, not really. Nothing to do at the moment. We finally get the keep hit down. Now he's also in Triple H. Still no, not on gold. Gets the wall up again. My monster destroys more buildings. Let's see when he destroys the one. My horseman lancers were running around the space a little bit. Keep him busy. There's 2 trebuchets moving forward. I'm getting a siege workshop here. Could have started with these Ruins, they are really good. Oh my god! He forgot to finish the mining camp. That's so bad. Hey, he realized it. Yeah, I'm getting more of his gold here. Nice thing is, also I'm also got my gold back here. Still have gold here. Still gold here, but to be honest, I really would have loved if this keep never went up. I could have gold here, but that's still absolutely fine. Here, the spearman I told you, he's getting important after not only he built the ram here, who's not that, he will produce a lot of rams. I think that's 2 dead trebuchets. And I'm almost even in trades again. Yeah, not really. It's 7k ahead. With more villagers, with more relics, his only problem is, I think, the resources he gets are a little bit meh. So yeah, he still has the 6k gold here, but this gold doesn't look so good for him, and yeah, the Texas can hold your time in the game. Maybe take that too. The relics also help a lot to be sure, but also is missing the upgrade. Oh, not longer. Plus 2 armor, let's get plus 30 HP. Yeah, I dropped here through the wood. Villager can't go slower. I don't have the stone to repair it at the moment. Oh yeah. And Cannoneers also are here in the space. Killing the Imperial officials. Quite like them to kill. First of all, most players have problem. Hey, sometimes you can even see the quit. Sometimes people have problem. Well, 1 HP. 3 HP. Sometimes people forget to rebuild them, what's quite nice. Oh, that's I also quite like that you got a 20% more gold income on them. Still 10k more better trading than me. I killed a lot more workers, but doesn't matter when he always has more than me. I do some more or less. Tight barns would be nice. We finally got all 3 melee and range damage upgrades. I'm still lacking on them behind. Fertilization 1, Wasserpulver is really bad. I still didn't got HP, but I already have 45% from on farms from the House of Wisdom upgrade here. Still not on H3, that's quite bad. Yeah, and that's what I mean. Only they produce and they don't. Quite a big mistake. Gold on the map slowly getting lower. This gold is more or less now mined out, and his gold count is not really high. We still could send them to Tex, but yeah. Gold is one thing I don't really have a problem at the moment. I have low income because yeah, he got mining upgrade too as well. Okay, you can of course do that, but yeah, my knight's starting to ride him as well. And I have more economy units for the first time after 33 minutes. That's fantastic. Yeah, my Wolverine and my Bombard killed his Master Beast. I also should have gotten this upgrade here. Still getting chemistry and as first, but yeah, biology is also important. Switchback shops is also really good. This is nah. It's okay. The enemy tries to all in you. But yeah, also 50% more HP on military is quite nice. Especially I get the same upgrade. 20% more HP and damage on melee infantry, and I have here 50% more on all infantry. So yeah, my spearmen are more or less as tanky as his palace guard. To be honest, I think they not less armor of course, but HP wise they are quite the same. I think fully upgraded palace guard would have more, of course, especially with the wrong Yuan dynasty. Yuan dynasty. this a faster movement speed one? Yeah. So here's the White Dynasty with the faster one. Ming Dynasty is the last one, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it sounds nice to have extra HP, but more movement speed is better. He now switched to that gold, which I didn't mind that much from this gold, just mind more, but... Also, I don't really know why I did that trebuchet. I thought I did that bomber, but... Yeah, these two Meganet also were quite effective. Yeah, my knight's still running around here. I'm again attacking his walls. He constantly rebuilds them. I think I snapped his trebuchet. I think so at least. Yeah. That's quite a nice threat for me. Let's see how much gold he gets. I think I got the Springer emplacement here. And start to produce Meganes back here, so to stop his range unit mess again. Knights again in his base with Rams. Still no House of Wisdom, still no relics, still no sacred sites. The sacred sites are secure for the past 20 minutes, I feel like. I could have taken them all the time. I even thought about it in game, but then I forgot again. Or I had something else to do. That's also not the best move of the knight, but yeah, he pulls them a lot. Relatively quickly, but yeah, slowly. The sustain was going right in my favor. He's only on his 88 villagers. He doesn't even realize that his villagers dying. He had to go. I still would say, yeah, he has ridiculous numbers of gold in his buildings. $280 gold. He finally clears the knights up again, but now the villager lead is quite big. He produces them again, but yeah, that again goes on his wood cost. I destroyed one of his granaries. Granaries are expensive, because he has the wood for it. But I'm still 12k behind him in value. Yeah, I got precision cost breeding and crossroads. Crosscut saw. He doesn't have them. That's just sad. 8 more buildings. Really should have gotten them. He still should get hive barns, so more food income. It's still one of the best upgrades if you have relics. Or you just get your Ming Dynasty buildings and place them in them. I think they give even more gold or resources. No cannon placement, Springer placement is the Barbican of the Sun, that I find a little bit funny. Yeah, he gets a nice engage again. Yeah, Meganet, don't attack. My unit control or army control sometimes is really special, I would say. Getting the keep back again here. For mining mostly that stone. Yeah, he pushes back again in my base, in my forward base here, or he tries at least. Waits for his nest of bees. please. No, they have reasonable please. He really likes the stone walls. I have no idea how he affords them, how he afforded them so long. Maybe he should mine them. Oh, he still has a lot of stone in the space. Maybe he should mine more stone if he likes his stone was so good. Much. Yeah, cancels the Spengel. And yeah, play mostly archers at the moment versus China. Basic archers of, also if you have something against siege units, basic archers do really good at Abbasid. Especially if you get the 50% more attack speed, or more attack speed. They are cheap, 1.2. I think they are better than Suganu even. To be fair, Camel Archer still would be better, but at the moment Camel Archers trade horrendously versus hand cannoneers, especially Chinese ones. So Archers are the way to go. Until China more or less runs out of gold, then I can go for Camel Archers. Still trying to get in space here somehow. That was the first little scary thing. I think now I realized also that these barracks don't produce after 41 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'm not the smartest person sometimes, fastest person sometimes. I placed here a keep. He's in a really nice position at the moment here, but my solution is just flood him. He trades amazingly well at the moment, as you can see here, but he wants to go. He can't go this gold. Here is no more gold left. He still has gold income from relics and his now has some privileged fishes, I think, gather the gold. Yeah, they just run around and gather the gold. But yeah, my village is just idling at the moment a little bit. Yeah, 30 idle to 7. And yeah, his man-at-armor deals a little bit of damage, but not that much anymore. His ranged mass here now gets overwhelmed. I get here a second keep, so his reinforcements can't go at all through here. And go back to the stone for the 200 stone remaining. Ah, here's one more stone. Still no House of Wisdom, Golden Age 3. Yeah, that's more or less all he had. Yeah, these men-at-arms running a little bit funny around. No idea what they did. No. And he lives. Holy shit, he still lives. It's still the original spearman who built the rams. And he's for every ram that came through here responsible. Again, raiding his food. Eco. Getting my villager slowly out again, I hope so. No idea what these men at Palace Guard did. I know they were there somewhere, but I never saw them again. Yeah, he's struggling a lot with his farm raids. To To be fair, he has a lot of food. He should be more worried than wood at the moment, because he's running out on that. Gold, he has a fair amount of again for Palace Guard, but hand cannoneer will be hard to get. For him a reasonable mess up, because yeah, they cost a lot of gold. 45 minutes, and I'm still refused to take one of the two relics or the sacred sites. So I could have probably ended the game 10 minutes ago or 15 minutes ago. Sacred sites. Let's see what happens when I just thought, yeah, let's run my villagers at this wood line here. Yeah, he got stone again to build his wall. Second army once here in his farm line. Split a bunch off to flank the archers a little bit, or to Ganu. Also start to burn down his houses, so he can play. He has to rebuild houses. That's quite nice at this stage, because you're actually slow on wood. And yeah, and I actually want him to go to wood, because his wood line is relatively nice to wait. Yeah, they deal a little bit damage here, a little bit damage there. That's just bad. My army value is higher at the moment even. Still better upgrades, what he doesn't have. Besides mining, what is not really interesting, because I mine, he can't, besides stone. This he gets closer. I don't know why. I rallied the knights, so I wanted to rally them here and run across the map. I think because I'm 200 supply I can't build ramps at the moment, but my plan is to get a few ramps again here. So I think I stopped reducing military. And yeah, slowly I'm running out of gold as well. Here's 2k left, and here's 800 gold left, so yeah, the map is mined out of gold, and maybe the second tier was worth, but third tier is not worth it, never. Maybe on King of the Hill or something like that, or where you have a lot of gold. And the map is only stone and gold, more or less, and a few trees. You see an HGC maybe on something like that, it's actually good, but yeah, wood upgrades aren't that good, because besides Imperial officials and wooden fortresses. And I sniped down another granary. You can't even repair it because it's out of wood. Yeah, he's also running low on villagers slowly, 40 villagers behind. Yeah, he has a higher army, also has a higher army value at the moment, but does the higher army value matter if you lose slowly in eco? Probably not, probably yeah. Also yeah, there's no gold mining more gold to mine. He got more or less all the imperial taxes, so he can't even tax anymore him. Although he can produce spearmen and get from their gold. His wood is abysmal at the moment. And yeah, that's a lot. Villager kills 162 to 46. And yeah, that gold is also gone. So I started to produce trade. To be fair, I don't really... also, yeah, the trade market should be here and only one here to send them back. To be honest, I don't really need that much trade on the map. Because, yeah, I mostly focus on camel archers, and from now on. So spearmen, camel archers, Also, I forgot camel support. So your camels buff your infantry with +2 ranged armor and +2 melee armor. What's quite good, especially with your man at arms with 248 HP. What? They have less HP? Interesting. The 30 HP is more than 50% 8 bonus HP for man at arms. Yeah, that's again like quite a nice trade for him, because he has way higher damage output here with Suganus, hand cannoneers, crossbows. But who cares? He's around half of my economy at the moment. So yeah, it's nice that you have the bigger army and you trade better, but that doesn't matter if you lose all your army at the moment. But yeah, that's the right choice from him. Muster up the biggest army you possibly can and try to all-in me. So I wouldn't even produce villagers anymore, because at the moment, you know, I can trade. He knows I can trade in theory. He can trade because his market is here and he has only here and here map pressure. He could trade here through his lane map, but yeah, my plan is still getting through here. Yeah, nice push out, nice job, really good. Do I still rally them in here? Yeah, I stopped to rally them here and start to produce mangonels. That's the thing. Yeah, he has a lot of units at the moment and has a really strong army, but his problem is he doesn't have springles. So I just produce mangonels again. When he doesn't have springles, if he does springles, I just ignore siege altogether. So he has more or less useless supply. And normally you want 3 or 4 nest of bees, so that's 12 units you're missing. That's a lot. Or it's 9 to 12 units you're missing, at least. To be fair, I have the same supply in random worms here across the map to once again push through his stone walls here. He also stone walled this side again. They got a ram here again to push it. These hand cannoneers were really stupid. I tried to snipe the nest of bees. Sadly, they're not as good. With English hand cannoneers, I could have sniped them from here because they get +1 extra range again. But yeah, if you have a ranged mass, walls are quite good to get them on. Little Palace Guard, yeah, you don't really like there, but let's see. I didn't see that stone outpost, or I would have gotten on that. I don't know, I absolutely missed it on the map. Because I really would love to get more stone. And the breach is open again. And the breach is open here too. That was quite a nice reaction. And I buy stone. And build here a keep. To be fair, he has the gold at the moment for trebuchets. Maybe he should get trebuchets. Would be really helpful for him. As I should get here a bombard and push his side again. Because these units here, they don't do much. To be fair, I get here another passage through, so slowly I'm getting quite open here. But yeah, here's a keep again. Be happy! Yeah. Good luck pushing through here. Especially if at the same time ugly rams destroying your farms and horseman raids running through your base. To be fair, he has 160 pop at the moment and I still have 200. 60 villagers to 100, that's okay. And you people won't believe it, I still don't have the sacred sites or the relics. Sometimes I really ask myself why they make it so hard for me. Also I knew I could have gone for the sacred sites and the relics also would have been good, but to be honest I just wanted to kill him here. And that's slowly the point where the camel archers gets incredibly good. Oh, he got a trebuchet. Because the sand cannoneers aren't that high of numbers anymore, and go deal with the strongest late game unit in the game, besides maybe Chinese sand cannoneers at the moment. Yeah, he pushes. He pushes it quite nice, but yeah, I get a Magdalene here. And more archers. Oh, I got a mosque. I got a second mosque. And now it's unbelievable. After 57 minutes, I decided, yeah, ranged units would be good. 4 trebuchets. They really wanted to get that keep. And yeah, again units in his wood line. To be fair, they don't attack the right things at all. And yeah, better than nothing. Yeah, he got the keep, but he's running really short on army. 88 to 36 army supply. That's also the problem when you don't have the wood income. Also, yeah, he doesn't have any safe. Also, he could have gone on wood for here, but he's just slowly lost attrition war with 14k more units traded. 50k better trades in resources, and he lost attrition war. With relics, to be fair. The traders are quite okay, and I also could get trade wing to get actually useful traders out of here. He still trades quite good here, but yeah, now the damage output is really way too low. And I never got trusted with Golden Age 3. Really bad from my side. Yeah, I got the mosques, but still no imams. That move I don't really understand. I don't even know where it came from, probably from down here. I put the 2 magnets back here, they don't have to die. So if he gets really a mess up again, but I doubt, I have 2 magnets here to kill them. And yes, slowly but surely, even his stronghold position here, the choke point is breached, and goodbye, Nest of Beasts. Last Nest of Beasts. Wow. Don't think I put that in. Oh. Yeah, and that was GG. Interesting game. I think he had a really good eco because he's China, and the problem is with his walls he played really defensively. What's in theory what you want as China, but Abbasid does more or less the same thing than you do, but they want to play aggressive. So Abbasid gets the web control. Holy shit. My villager count stays around 100 to 130, more or less whole game, besides here in the end it goes down to 90, but why I should need villagers here, especially I built traders, so yeah. Economy units. He was slightly ahead. Down, back, down, 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 down. Military count, yeah, quite normal. Here I don't know, I didn't produce there. Here I couldn't produce more because I was pop gapped, and he produced more, but slowly got traded out, and yeah. It gone up, gone down of course too, but overall it was relatively... His was, to be honest, higher at more or less every point of the game. But yeah, I think here, because I wanted to build ramps or something like that. That's interesting. He killed a lot more units than I did. It looks like I produced a lot more than too. That's why I have a higher score. Yeah. We lost powers more than we killed. Than the enemy killed. Destroyed 56 raised 56 buildings, lost 23, 16 to 60. So yeah, that's also quite a difference. Economy 11k food to 10k, close to 10k food, so food was really close. What's really bad for China. If your food is close with Abbasid in the late game, you do something wrong. Food is the only thing you should have. You should get a much more. Should you? I think, yeah, the granaries are good enough. To be fair, this other thing is if Honor didn't get Golden Age, so it's 5% less. Oh yeah, the upgrades. Good upgrades, big wall. Why he's probably worse off. Wood. Close to half of my wood. Third of my stone. 4k less gold. Yeah. These three things are the major difference. To be fair, he had made too much food. Or I didn't have enough food because he couldn't spend these 3 resources. I had most of the time enough of the other resources, but couldn't spend enough food for sometimes. Yeah, that's also quite normal. That's also normal. That's quite unusual, but yeah, okay. More researchers for me as well, and yeah, that's a big difference. Get higher villager high, more relics. To be fair, my villager's average villager idle was a little bit less idle than he was. Around even a third less idle than his was. His units lived average much longer than mine did, but yeah, that was expected. Yeah, that's a problem with China. He got gold, he got the gold, he got the gold, that's taxes. From this point on to here, it's only taxes and relics. To be fair, relics are starting from here on, but he had enough wood and he had way too much wood and then slowly gone down. Food count, I expect the same, yeah. Ate too much food here, so he hadn't here the wood or gold anymore. And then his wood also plummeted extremely down. Yeah, that was it for this game. I hope you had fun and see you guys. Bye.